Went to the doctors, none of them couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. I had the fullness in the ears, I couldn't walk, I was dizzy all the time. When I get the vertigo, the Meniere disease, it's so strong that when I'm coming from work, I would be on the train station, I have to hold on to the railing just for stability. I couldn't turn my head either way because if I did, I feel like I would fall down.
You also mentioned about a particular interesting problem that when these attacks do happen, what goes on with your vision?
It gets really blurry. I could hardly see from my eyes when that happens.
So we have a smaller reading way in the bottom. Right there. Okay, we have a tiny one to the left. Right here. We have another one, a small one. At the second cervical, looks like. Right there. Alright. First things first we're going to look for is we're going to check that foundation of yours.
That hurts.
Hurts right there, right?
Yeah.
How about here?
It's numb, but it doesn't really hurt.
But over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a problem. That left sacral of yours is not moving too well. Right there, huh?
Yeah.
Tender right there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's your fifth cervical. Alright. That's it, huh? My apologies. Don't need to poke that fellow. And how's this one over here?
Yeah.
Oh, also tender too, right? Alright. So I feel a lot of muscle spasms, everything on the fifth and the second cervical. Alright, so all these are just not happy right now.
Definitely not.
No, sorry. Alright, Atlas is fine. I understand that you've been talking about fullness in the left ear. That left ear also buzzes, or else does it ring?
Yes.
Right? So that's what we call tinnitus. Right? In addition to all that fun, dizziness, vertigo. Right? And on top of all that, when it happens, every time those incidents happen, you also get blurriness of the eyes. Okay? Now, fullness of the ears, the tinnitus, the vertigo, that's all that combination, that's what we call Meniere's disease. All right? The blurry thing is just one little cherry on top of all this fun over here. Right? So we did a test on you and we confirmed that, yeah, that's second cervical, fifth cervical, those two fellows are in trouble. We also found something what's going on that base as well. So why do we consider that base? Is because this is your foundation. So if your foundation is stable and level, everything else will be stable and level from the ground upwards. But if it's not, right, then I wouldn't be surprised everything like dominoes gets affected. There's no way this will stay stable unless we address this first. All right. So the fifth cervical, this one over here, right, that's dealing with your vision. Why? Because the sympathetic, parasympathetic chains, they actually travel all the straight down to here, right? In terms of the tinnitus, full in the ears, and also the vertigo that comes from that second cervical as well. What I found, and we confirmed and tested on you, yeah, that sacral foundation, that's an issue. But more importantly, the second cervical over here, this bone, what it's doing is, see, this is what normal is supposed to be. It's supposed to have this kind of motion on here when it's a proper normal alignment. But if it's slightly misaligned, see how much more movement there is? Now in your case, what I found on x-rays, yours is jammed in this misalignment. Okay? Not just backwards, but also tilted backwards as well. So that's what makes this a little more challenging to correct. And as you can see over here, it's putting a lot of pressure on that nerve because all that swelling is trying to protect and stabilize this disc over here. But the side effect is that it'll pinch that nerve. The swelling itself, just want to be clear, the bone of the disc doesn't really pinch a nerve unless it's really severe.
Okay.
But it's that swelling, and that's what we confirmed on you.
Yeah.
We found a lot of muscle tightness and a lot of swelling. I didn't have to press very hard, and you winced in pain. You said, wow, that really hurts over there, right? So this is what we need to address first. Your sacral and that second cervical. The fifth one, we have to address this on another visit.
My stomach feels a little better, a little different.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about your left ear?
Oh yeah, it was paining. I don't feel it.
It was, what was it doing?
It was paining a little while ago.
Pain. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I don't feel it.
What about the ringing in the ears? Fullness of the ears? Anything?
No, I don't feel anything. It's actually kind of clear.
Oh, it's clear already.
It is kind of clear right now.
Oh, that's great. You still have a reading at that fifth cervical, actually.
It's a little bit.
But the second one is diminished. But the fifth one is going the opposite direction. That's actually a pretty good sign here. So this is a very interesting thing. It doesn't happen too often, especially in the subacute Menieres.
Okay.
Just addressing that foundation alone already help unravel your whole entire spine, where we don't need to correct your second cervical or even your fifth cervical today. Okay. We're going to keep an eye on it because you still have some nerve pressure that fits cervical.
We left here on Tuesday in the afternoon. When I was going home, I had like the pressure behind my head and I had the fullness in my ears. A little bit unstable, but I wasn't really that dizzy. So I was able to, get down the train station without feeling dizzy. I have seen a lot of improvement. My ears is not as full as it used to be. I'm still able to function. I'm not that dizzy. I'm a little bit dizzy, but not that dizzy. And I have a little pressure behind the head, not much, but it's still there. I'm a lot more stable. My eyes are a lot brighter. It's not as blurry as it used to be before. So that's really good news. So I'm very happy that I'm seeing some improvement so far. So good. A lot have changed. I'm a lot better. I do get the ringing in the ears, but not that very often, just once in a while. I don't get dizzy anymore. That's one thing. I don't get dizzy anymore. But when I do get like these headaches, I seem to be getting, I get a little lightheaded with it. I'm not sure. That pain behind my pressure behind my neck, it's not there. I don't feel it that much. Maybe once in a while, like if I bend over, I'm straining to bend over, then I might feel it just a little, like from the top of my head go back. And I'm able to like move about. I'm not as unstable like I used to. It's been a big help. It has helped me a whole lot.